Hey everyone, it's James Lambert, the motivational coach and speaker. I went from headlocks to hugs. I still embrace people, just now in a different way. So in today's video, I really wanted to talk about the theme trust. And what prompted today's video was recently I've begun this year by allowing my lovely dog Max off of the lead for long periods of time while we walk. And this is new because previously he's been very prone to, once we've let him off the lead, just to run off. And yes, he's returned, but sometimes after many hours later. And it's quite worrying. And this worry has really not let me off the lead, not let Max off the lead rather before. And this is where I started to meditate on trust, but also how it relates to us as humans, not just human and furry animals. So, in truth, I could have let Max off the lead for greater lengths of time before now, but I realised that it was my fear, and more precisely, my lack of trust in him, that didn't fully allow me to release him and let him be free. And I thought about that, hidden in that word, in trust itself, how many other marvellous qualities there are, namely freedom. Because now that I trust Max more and I trust myself, the freedom it brings Max when I see him running freely, as he should be, off the lead, precisely because I've learnt to trust him. And I thought, how could we, and I gently encourage you to explore this, by placing your trust in others, could you be setting them free? Could you be making maybe the time and space for better, more thriving relationships with yourself and others if you trust more? I really just gently want to leave you with it, just to think, where could you trust others more? Where could you trust yourself more? And how liberating, how freeing could that be? Because all I know is that since I've learned to trust Max, trust that he would come back to me when I call him, trust that that recall would be there, and trust that he can have fun and still come back to me when called with the treats. And it just leads to a far more satisfying relationship. And I also thought, well, where else and what other relationships could I do? Where could I trust myself? Maybe in making decisions, maybe by being more bold. And this is in my life and my marketing, maybe my speaking career, but where in your own life, in your relationships at home, with your family, with your children, with your colleagues and co-workers, where could you trust yourself and trust others? And just look out for those opportunities, because I'm not saying don't be prudent and just blindly trust. No, trust has to be earned to an extent. And it took me many months, now over a year, working with Max to get to this stage. So I'm not saying it comes overnight, nor indeed should it. But if sometimes you feel that trust has been an issue in your life, and maybe I know for a lot of us, it stops fulfilling relationships, particularly in love. We may have been hurt before in the matters of the heart, and so we don't trust again. Lo and behold, we never fully get the incredible thing of love. Love is trust. I think it's quite interchangeable. When you really love someone, you set them free. You set them free, and you do that by being trustworthy yourself, and by placing your trust with them. So just hope to leave you with that trust. Where can you trust yourself and others more? And hopefully it can set you free, just like my little Max flying off in the field. So happy to see him free and happy. And it's a wonderful thing. So I hope this video has provided you some value. As always, you are unstoppable, and I believe in you.